Everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing really well. A big warm welcome if you're new here, and thank you so much for joining me. Now, I did hesitate a little bit to call this video Ways to Look Slimmer. I'd never want to offend anyone, and also because I really think that we should embrace all shapes and sizes, and we should definitely celebrate all shapes and sizes. But if you do want to look a little tiny bit more slender, a little tiny bit taller, particularly when you wear jeans or trousers, and especially if you're on the petite side, then I really think that these are 3 key tips which will help you. So I'm going to be showing you what I think you should think about doing and what you might not want to do to help yourself look a little bit taller and slimmer. I also want to mention that the footwear that I'm showing in this video is from one of your favorite brands for incredible comfort and style, Vivaia. I'm so excited to show you 2 fabulous pairs of boots which you'll really want for the upcoming cold months. So let's jump straight into these tips to trick the eye. Number 1, dark wash jeans or dark trousers. So the first thing that I want to show you is the importance of colour, especially if you're petite or if you're just looking to lengthen the look of your body, especially when you wear jeans or trousers. Now, the first thing to think about when selecting jeans or trousers, if your goal is to look slimmer and taller, is to choose dark wash ones. Now, I know this is quite a basic point, you've probably heard this before, but we can forget it sometimes, and it does make the world of difference. And of course, they don't have to be black, although of course if you like black, then that's great, go ahead with that. But if you prefer blue, you could try ones like these ones in My Look 1. These are brilliant jeans because they're blue-black, so they're very dark wash, but they're still blue. So I think that that's what makes them really versatile, actually, as well as being flattering. They're so dark, and they don't have any embellishments to distract the eye, not even noticeable stitching, so the whole look is lean and slender, even if we're not. Now, I chose a narrow belt too, so as not to distract the eye with a strong horizontal line across the middle. Now, the other thing I love about these is they're so reasonably priced and good quality too. They're from Marks and Spencer's. They're literally £25, which is about $40. And they do come in other washes, but I love this if you're aiming to look a little bit slimmer. Now, you'll notice that I've teamed them with this really simple minimalist black top from Ralph Lauren. Now, this is viscose, so it's breathable, which I love, and it just looks so elegant without even trying. You know, it's got a little bit of ruching in the front, which means it's easier to hide any lumps and bumps as well. Now, I want to focus on these boots with you. These really add to the overall lengthening effect. Being black, of course, so they're not exactly the same colour, but they're very close to the colour of the jeans. Just a little difference to add interest. And if I say they are so comfortable that you feel like you're walking on marshmallow or candy floss, you know me, you have to have a food reference, then you'll know that they are from Vivaia. Vivaia, if you haven't heard of the brand, is an eco-friendly brand focusing on ultimate comfort and timeless style and design. Now, these are the Ryan slip-on boots. They're a slip-on, slightly square toe ankle Chelsea boot in black. And yes, you heard right, they are slip-on, hands-free. Now, Vivaia has really upgraded this boot this year, and as I said, they're hands-free, so you don't need to bend over to put them on, so they're perfect for people with back issues or mobility issues. So no fiddling about trying to squeeze into the back of the boot as you're going out, but it's all done for you. Well, you know, all you have to do is step in and step out. I love it. And also, of course, as shoes get dirty from contact with the ground, the Ryan slip-on can keep your hands clean too, by avoiding having to touch the shoes or the laces when you're putting them on or off, particularly when you're pulling them off. You know, I don't know about you, but mine get covered in mud, but that's just England. And the benefits of these lovely boots don't stop there. They've got a pressure relief herbal insole in here, which feels almost velvety to the touch, you know, and an anti-slip rubber outsole, and they're water repellent, which is fabulous in the rain, which we get a lot of here in the UK. Now, they come in loads of colours too, but I just think that black is a no-brainer when it comes to winter boots. And these are a very low heel as well, just a touch of a heel. You can see here, 1 inch in height, you know, so a gentle lift really, rather than actual heel. And they add to the illusion of slimness by being a similar colour to the jeans. So a long line is created all the way down the body, onto the feet, right to the toes. And it adds at least another couple of inches to the effect of your height. Okay, so back to the point about the importance of dark jeans or trousers, and I want to show you the difference that it can make in this comparison that I'm going to show you in my look too. So here I'm wearing exactly the same items, the same shape of jeans, the same top, the same boots. The only difference is that these jeans are a mid-wash rather than the dark wash that I had on before. And just look at how that changes how tall and slim I look. It's quite surprising actually. I mean, they are lovely jeans. In fact, they're the same Eva bootcut jeans from Marks & Spencer's as before, and I do wear them a lot. But if my goal was to look slimmer, the darker wash do a way better job. Now, the difference in the blue colour compared with the black top also creates a distinct horizontal line across the body, which again cuts off the flowing line downwards, making me definitely look a little bit shorter, potentially a little bit wider too. It's all about creating illusions, you know. My figure is the same, but I look much less slim in these. And of course, you can create the slim illusion in trousers as well as jeans. So I just wanted to show you that in my look 3. I love these trousers. These are from JEWELLERY, another of my favorite brands. And these are mid-rise, slit, micro flared women's pants. They are so beautifully cut with this little slit in the bottom, which just slightly flares the trousers out. I'm going to talk more about shape later on in this video. And they're black, of course, so, you know, instantly slimming. But what I've done here is to team them with another dark colour, burgundy this time. And actually, that's really on trend this season. But just to show you that most dark colours work to create a slimming effect. Doesn't have to be black. Now, this top really adds to the slimming effect, I think, because it's also got this subtle ribbed design and it has this pretty fluting edge to the neckline. So sweet, which helps to soften the line next to the face. And this top is lovely. It's from Nobody's Child. It's in viscose. I just love all these breathable fabrics. So what I've done here is I've created a colour sandwich or colour burger or colour panini. More food here with these stunning Vivaia burgundy boots. So, you know, you've got a dark outfit with dark trousers, but plenty of interest in life to it with the addition of these burgundy elements. These are the Regina Pro square toe water repellent boots in Bordeaux red. They are a stunning mid-ankle boot with all the comfortable features that you would expect from Vivaia. You know, the herbal insoles, the rubber non-slip soles on the bottom, water repellent like the other boots I showed you, and a very low heel, just over 2 inches, which is just perfect to give subtle height but not really feel like you're wearing heels. And the heel is just that little bit different, a touch designer, architectural, really elevates the boots. Now again, they come in lots of beautiful colours, some lovely rich hues for the autumn and the winter. And I love the fact that the upper is really stretchy and knitted. It provides lots of support, but in a flexible way. It's really soft and cozy to the touch as well. Now I love the roominess in both of these boots too, which really helps to reduce the chances of having foot issues, you know, like bunions. Nothing rubs. And because both of these boots are closed toe, they add to the impression of height and slimness with all of these outfits. By the way, I'm sure you're dying to know, I do have an exclusive discount code for you for Vivaia, which is Deirdre. And this gives you 12% off across the whole Vivaia website. And I'm going to put the details underneath here for you as well to have a look at later. Okay, my second tip for looking a little bit slimmer and a little bit taller too is another point about colour actually. Number 2 is colour top to toe, monochrome or similar tones. Now, one of the best ways to look slimmer and taller is to wear similar tones or the same colour all the way from head to toe. It really creates a very elongating effect. It is something that I do quite often as a petite. I'm 5'4". Now, if we think back to my look 1, you'll notice that the colours weren't exactly the same, but similar enough to create a long line downwards. But of course, you don't need to do this just with black or with dark blue black. It can work really well with other darker shades too, like in my look 4, such as blue. Now, these jeans from Petite Studio have the additional vertical elements of the line of buttons going downwards, which is another way to help create the vertical line. You know, they've got tan stitching, which gives them shape and structure, and they've got the same great bootcut shape as the other jeans that I've shown you. Now, while also this top from Reese, which I'm wearing here with the microphone, which I've had for a while actually, and is one of my favorites. Has the V neckline, which again adds to the whole vertical line impression. And I would say that either a V neckline or a scoop neckline are the most elongating. And in fact, you know, this top has been so popular that Reese keeps stocking it, as it's been incredibly popular. So it's still in stock. It's amazing, flattering. Also comes in black and dark green as well, but I love the navy with these jeans. Now, I know that I'm focusing mainly on trousers and jeans in this particular video, but we mustn't forget that skirts too can be worn to help us look slim and give an elongating effect, especially like this look where they're styled in a monochromatic way. So wearing head to toe or tonal brown really does ring the changes in style, and tonal dressing always gives off a sophisticated vibe. One technique to add light and lift is to just make sure that you add a little touch of metallic to lift and lighten the look, especially up by the neck, as well as exposing a small amount of skin at the wrist or the ankle. Okay, my third tip is all about shape this time. So number 3, shape. Bootcut trousers, high rise, the ideal. I really think that the most flattering leg shapes for jeans and trousers are either bootcut, flared at the bottom, or maybe straight. You could also get away with wider leg if you've got the height, but it does depend on how tall you are. And high rise, or at least mid rise, are always more lengthening than lower rise jeans or trousers. Honestly, I do think that other shapes like barrel jeans or really baggy trousers don't really add to an impression of slimness or height. But I'd love your thoughts on this. I do like those shapes, but not if your main goal is to look slim or taller. And go for a length as long as you can, as long as it doesn't kind of sweep the floor. So for my look 5, these bootcut ones, which you saw earlier, they have so much going for them, you know, to help us look taller and slimmer. And another little point which also helps is to wear not only V necklines, obviously, which gives the vertical eye, draws the eye inwards, but also try a top or a shirt with some interest near the face, like this lovely elegant one from Holland Cooper. Such a classy and classic brand. I really recommend them. You can see that these little gold buttons on the shoulder are perfect at just taking the eye up, which adds to the elongating effect. These bootcut shaped jeans not only make us look slimmer, but as they fit around the main torso area and the top of the thighs, but also they give us more shape in a subtle way. You know, they do this by curving out at the bottom, which means that we look smaller higher up around the waist. So we get closer to that perfect hourglass figure, which some of you may be lucky enough to actually have. Yay! But some of us don't. So I just wanted to show you here how the shape of jeans makes such a difference in my look 6. I love these jeans from And Other Stories. I wear them a lot actually, especially at this time of the year. But if my goal was to look slimmer and taller, I don't honestly think they work as well as the bootcut shaped ones. And this is because they're very slightly cropped too, which cuts off the visual effect of the legs, makes me and them look a little shorter, and they're wider all the way down the leg without flattering, you know, that flattering whoosh out at the ankle. So much less slimming. And of course, there's the colour aspect too. You know, there's a bigger contrast between them and the black top, so my waist is much more emphasised and not in a good way, as the difference in colour contrast cuts me off that bit, you know. So I really hope that you've enjoyed these 3 style tips and showing you the differences that these little tricks of the eye, little techniques can make to how slim or tall we appear to be. So if you'd like to take advantage of any of the fabulous comfy footwear that Vivaia has, especially those slip-on boots, just a dream, then don't forget my exclusive discount code, which is Deirdre, and this gives you 12% off across the whole Vivaia website. So thank you so much for joining this video. I really appreciate you, and if you have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss notifications of all my new videos. I'd love to have you join our community. So I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week. I'm going to be seeing you really, really soon for more videos. Lots of love. Bye.